And on trip back, I guess it would be the 9:45 leaving downtown. It would be the 10 after 9 Big Lots route. But pain to testicles, left side, a couple times, pretty painful. So I think that was mostly on it happened on both the first part and the second part of the bus trip to Walmart. Several cars parked running close to me, far away from the door of Walmart. One vehicle just entered. It's about 10:45. One vehicle is parked running at the Walmart lot with you can probably hear it. But vehicle just drove about 20-30 feet from my car, parked south of me, and turned the vehicle lights off. And there's a vehicle that's parked running, and that vehicle is also parked south of me. That vehicle is about 50-60 feet. That would make it roughly 200 yards from the door to Walmart, which has been closed for 45 minutes. Walgreens is not open either. That would also be a significant walk. I can't think of a good reason for parking on this corner of the Walmart lot at this hour. So that's confusing. Urination stimulant, about 10 till 4 in the morning. Walmart Auto. No Walmart Northeast parking lot. About 5:51, vehicle at Walmart parking lot, loud, revved engine, upwind, that was about the same time. There's a slight increase in headache and dry mouth, dry throat. But that was very brief in that the vehicle must have, I think, probably just passed or made the noise pretty close to me and then drove fast. So that was right around 6. That would suggest it might be an employee of Walmart, in that Walmart opens at 6. 994-0697 Mercury Tracer parked upwind of my car, Walmart parking lot, northeast corner, winds out of the south. It's matter around 10:15. Wind isn't quite at 15 to 20. I think it's probably died down a little bit. But it is still due south. One vehicle is golden colored. It is parked next to a white semi-truck with no trailer, and it's entirely possible there's another vehicle parked behind the truck that would obscure the view of a vehicle behind the truck. Pain in the back has reduced since I opened a window, which would reduce the concentration effect of having that accumulate inside cabin with all the windows closed. Still pretty noticeable, and not sharp, but definitely same spot as San Diego. Pain to back increased, although there was another car parked running also very close to upwind, but pain to back increased as truck drove towards me and upwind, so that would be tracking towards me, and then reduced as vehicle drove out of path. Pain to skull right above right ear. Winds out of the south. Don't see any vehicle, but heard a loud noise. Might be a street sweeper or something. Sounded like a small engine. Pain went away after about 20-30 seconds. It's about 11 o'clock. Nervous pain to arm Friday morning, Walmart parking lot. Sharp left arm, left forearm. Only lasted about 30 seconds. On the last one, heard a car leave shortly after that noise. 7:25, bus trip in town. 7W, erection stimulant. Illinois State Library, first and second floor, sharp pain, left shoulder. Illinois State Library, spine vibration, second floor, Friday morning, plus back pain, pinpointed left side, not same spot as San Diego collision. Illinois State Library, first floor, pain to left testicle. Illinois State Library, second floor, pain to left testicle increased, and I'm leaving early. 21 Meade black truck moved to the space at Huck's that I was going towards, took up 2 spaces. Now I can't park at Huck's. It is a black Chevy truck. Oh. Ooh, that would work. Spelling on that is MEAD. Vehicle left after about 30 seconds after I turned my car off. G93, 8904, Eclipse, parked running, upwind, headache, Hucks. Friday night, moved to Baker Square parking lot. Got booted from Walmart parking lot. Winds out of the south. There's a windbreak from the hotel next to the parking lot. Several different vehicles posture around so they can park running. Not in any particular spot for parking, but they'll drive and angle exhaust towards me. Different types of pain. Was some general headache from probably just regular exhaust, as well as some different types of nervous pain in different areas. Nervous pain to left testicle. Kind of sharp pain. In addition to basic kind of indigestion, kind of gas buildup in the stomach. Friday night, Baker Square, parking lot, vehicle parked running, exhaust into wind. It's at the corner of the hotel, which is a windbreak for the Baker Square parking lot. Winds out of the south. Car is facing the north, so the exhaust is into the wind. Antihistamine effect, dry mouth, dry throat. Baker Square parking lot. Indigestion. Vehicle parked running exhaust towards me. I don't want to be visible to people in the restaurant, but as I am on the floor of the car, cars drive up close and remain running. I'm in pain, and then I need to poke my head up, and then that means that people in the restaurant could potentially see me, as well as waiters and waitresses. Indigestion, gas pressure increase in my stomach, as well as still the headache, still remnants of that, not as intense as before. The time I've spent in the Baker Square parking lot's more painful than you'd expect, since the hotel functions as a pretty good windbreak. Urination stimulant while I was in Target. Went to the bathroom. Guy went in just before I went in, left as I left. Possible precursor effect involved there. More pain than usual at UIS library, leaving early. Pain to groin. It's very windy out today, so that's the only real downside to being outside. 55239R, red truck. Exhaust, Target. Saturday evening, at the Target parking lot on the south side of the building. Cars driving by slow. Pain. Probably not a whole lot of cars driving on the south side of the building, but it seems like it's a busy little spot since I parked here, or since I got in my car. Gray van parked running, exhaust towards me at Friar Tuck. I'm parked south end of Target lot. Dry mouth, dry throat, antihistamine effect. Left at Notice, as well as another vehicle also parked running. Turn vehicle lights off at visual sighting. Chest pain, vehicle parked running upwind, Friar Tuck. I am at the Target parking lot, south side. Spine vibration, near same spot as San Diego collision. Back pain, nervous back pain, same spot as San Diego collision. I am at the Target, south side of the parking lot, or south side of the building. I think the wind is out of the west. It's supposed to move towards the north and then towards the, or from the northeast is where it's supposed to go, I believe, by morning. But right now, I have that. Car won't start, so kind of stranded here. And last vehicles, a couple vehicles hung out near my car, parked running at about 11:19. White van drove by and slowed down at my vehicle at about 11:13. So not sure if that was, if the 11:19 was employees or not. Unclear on that. SPD came by about 20 till 12. Actually, a little bit before, maybe say 11:35. Booted from the Target parking lot. So the car didn't start. I tried it earlier. So not sure how it's going to start now. Ron Furman's street sweeper drove by, increase in antihistamine effect as it drove by. Drove tracking upwind. I had earlier some antihistamine effect over about the last hour or so that was noticeable. It's worth pointing out that the problem with the car isn't really going to be solved by getting a jump start or anything like that, because it'll run for 2 or 3 seconds, then it completely cuts off and dies. So it's not a problem of the starter. It's not a problem of the engine turning over. It's not a problem of ignition. For some reason, the engine cuts out after about 2 or 3 seconds. And that means the car won't go anywhere. And that's why I'm stranded here. Well, I got sleep last night, so it could be the case that someone stole gas out of my tank. That might explain it, but I don't know. Drove to got car started, went to the business next to Menards, east of Menards, and north of Applebee's. Following me immediately was a white, I think it was a Ford Fusion. Drove, despite the fact that it's past midnight, that vehicle drove into the north part of the Menards parking lot. I'm over by the highway next to the DOT office and the H&R Block office. What I think is probably going to happen is, I know the second I try and get some sleep, that vehicle will move over upwind of me. It's out of sight right now, but wind is out of the north. It's supposed to shift to the northeast. So we'll see how that goes. Car did start after I put about 1.5 gallons worth of gas in it. That would suggest that it was completely out of gas as I tried to start it. And that would suggest that someone may have tampered with my gas tank, because I put several gallons in the car, or if could be a leak in the fuel line or something, or somewhere along the fuel system line. But just a couple days ago, I put a couple gallons in, and I only drove less than 10 minutes and about less than a mile. Vehicles from Applebee's causing antihistamine effect, dry mouth, dry throat. Presumably employees leaving around 1 in the morning. Probably employees leaving, since it is about 1 in the morning. Not sure why their exhaust would cause that. Could also be vehicles from the lot north. That is right next to the, just north of the Wabash Trail. One of the problems of this area, that is Menards around Hucks, is that the lot north of here, with a north wind, is also a source of problems. Antihistamine effect. DOT building next to Menards, just north of Hucks. So stimulants from probably the parking lot north of here. Nervous pain, left forearm. I'm at the DOT office next to Menards. It's 420. Truck exhaust at 420. That was from Route 4, winds out of the northeast. Also dry mouth, dry throat, but that's a different cause probably than that. (2593) WD, red truck. defecation stimulant going into a sporting goods store. Sports Authority, pain to back, same spot as San Diego. Quite possibly employees of the store involved in exposure to the pain-inducing substance. JABY 547, white SUV, parked running after Kinko's is closed, antihistamine effect. It's about 8:15. (869-3607). Back pain. Drove to Kinko's after they were closed Sunday night, about 8:20. The last car didn't have any back pain while it was there, but there was some a little bit after it left, which was strange. It was a blue truck, didn't get the plate. (869-3607). Back pain. Drove to Kinko's after they were closed Sunday night, about 8:20. The last car didn't have any back pain while it was there, but there was some a little bit after it left, which was strange. It was a blue truck, didn't get the plate. (9:15), vehicles parked running exhaust towards me, antihistamine effect. They are parked at the Perkins. I am at the Kinko's across the street. A couple minutes after I put my head down to try to get some sleep, about 20 minutes till 10. Lots of cars moving around, stuff like that. It made it difficult to try to get any sleep any earlier. Headaches, cars parked running and stuff like that around Perkins, as well as Baker Square. A couple minutes ago, car drives into Baker Square and parks towards the back of the building where I can't see it. That would be upwind. And it's about 20 minutes till 10. Back pain, sharp, same spot as San Diego, collision. It's about 10 o'clock. Wind is roughly out of the east. It's going to shift to southeast. I am at the Kinko's next to the Target, across the street from the Target, Parkway Point. Pinpointed sensation, kind of painful. Lower spine, all the way I guess it'd just be lower back, middle. Well, the last message was by the North Old State Capitol building. Winds out of the southeast. So I guess that'd be the old First National Bank building. I don't know what it's called now. Between there and the new park across from ALPLM. More headaches and stronger than usual UIS library, leaving early. Despite the fact that it's really windy today, so I would just assume be inside. And a noticeable increase in tinnitus in right ear. So I'm walking to the bus stop. (373) K277 truck. Kinko's drive to position upwind. Left at approach. Kazi 85 KOZZY85 drove to position upwind as I was moving vehicle from Kinko's over to the Baker Square. It is directly upwind, and the vehicle appears to be a Chevy Impala. Drove within about 1 or 2 minutes of me pushing car from one lot to the other and parked directly upwind. Running upwind. Driver is in car with the lights off and the engine running. No pain immediately from the vehicle. It seems odd, especially in as much as it's like at night and there aren't that very many people in Baker Square. And if the person wanted to go into Baker Square, get something to eat, they left the car.